Okay, this is our water heater video. I've got a couple videos where I show that the temperature pressure relief valve properly discharges on the west side of the garage, so we're just going to save a few steps. Our safety pan does not fit. It's supposed to stick out a couple inches all the way around the perimeter of the water heater, and it doesn't do that. And then our safety pan, okay, what kind of a safety pan is that? It doesn't have a drain. There's just a hole right there. If water gets in the safety pan, where do you think it's going to go? It's not going to stay in the safety pan. It's not going to go out of a drain. It's going to go down on the floor. I'm not seeing a care and use manual. I'm learning this is 4 years old. Water heaters last about 10 years. They're advertising 10 gallons. Excuse me, they're advertising 50 gallons. So we got a 50-gallon water heater that's about middle age that has a safety pan that's undersized and got a hole in it. We do not have a care and use manual. And since it was installed just 4 years ago, what I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing a care and use manual, and I'm not seeing a building permit. You're supposed to have a building permit when you replace these water heaters to keep you from doing stuff like this. So we do not have a care and use manual. We do not have a building permit. Our temperature pressure relief valve, okay, it's not insulated. And we're not going to operate it because it's over 4 years old and a sediment. Now, this is our drain piping, and we're not supposed to have more than 5 90-degree bends. There's one 90-degree bend right there. There's two 90-degree bends right there. It goes into the wall. You got another 90-degree bend in the wall? Yeah, we do. Does it go up or down or sideways? It goes someplace. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's got to go out. So that's 4. It's got to go down. That's 5. Huh. Okay. I'll let that go, but we're supposed to have a vacuum breaker in the same room with the water heater drain pan. Supposed to have a vacuum breaker. We don't have one of those. It would go into the pan, and then the pan would drain out like it's supposed to. We could do it right, but it wasn't done right, and so we do not have a vacuum breaker. And it's not me. That's not me. Coming up here, we'll notice, see that little green screw right there? Okay, that's for your grounding, and it's supposed to be turned the other way around so you can see that the water heater is actually, it's an electric water heater, and we can see that it's actually grounded, and we can't. We can't see that it's actually grounded. Okay, come over here, our water supply piping. Yes, that is supposed to be grounded, and the TMP valve itself, excuse me, that is supposed to be insulated. That is supposed to be insulated, and the TMP valve itself is supposed to be insulated. But now, there's always something interesting. This is the main water shutoff valve, and you can see where the electrical bonding is. Earlier I said I could not find the electrical bonding. Wait a minute, I see something green up here. Wait a minute. Bear with me. There's a lot of stuff in this garage. Stainless steel and the original says that is not a green tag, okay? I thought we had a building permit there for a minute. I was hoping. So our fire blocking is all missing over here. Okay, we got all this drywall. What for? For a reason. Okay, so do we need it then? Yeah, we need it. Can we just take it out and leave it? Well, okay, plumbers aren't drywall people. They'll do the plumbing, but you got to come in and do the drywall, so our fire blocking has been disrupted. That is our bonding for our electrical. An electrician can probably find that, but it's not labeled in the breaker box. And this is the main water shutoff valve to the water heater, so you can service it and replace it. Okay, what's this guy doing over here? Well, that is your bomb handle. A bomb handle? What's a bomb handle? Well, let's just say that you turn, the water heater's full of water, and you turn it off, and then you say, well, you know what? I don't want the pipes to drain. I'm going to turn it off over here. Okay, so now both of these valves are turned off. This water heater's full of water, and it's working. It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and expanding and expanding and expanding. You know what happens after that happens? Boom. Okay, you made yourself a hydrogen bomb. Okay, that, I get it. There's lots of reasons why somebody would want to put one of those on there, but it's not foolproof. And if somebody doesn't know what they're doing, it could be a catastrophe. So that's a bomb handle. And we come over here, our electrical coming in. How about this? Look at that. You think that it was designed to hang out and so the wires would rub on the edge of the cabinet? I don't. You see that? You think that was designed to do that? No. That was supposed to thread it inside. That's supposed to be grounded. This is supposed to be insulated. That's supposed to be insulated. You're supposed to take your bomb handle off. This doesn't have to be insulated, but this should have a vacuum breaker in the same room as the water heater. We do not have a building permit. And our safety pan does not have a drain.